Everyone benefits when corporate citizens and communities come together.
We know we're making a difference and we're providing opportunities to families and communities throughout the city.
This is all about teamwork, getting outdoors.
Just the camaraderie and the community spirit, there's nothing better.
It's part of the great tradition of Chicago.
It's a win-win situation for everyone involved.
It's teamwork, and it's teamwork with Chicago Park District.
From the beaches of Lake Michigan to the neighborhood play lot, the Chicago Park District offers the community places to enjoy nature, practice a sport, spend time with their family, or learn a new skill. Many of the Park District's innovative programs and exceptional facilities are made possible by the generosity and support of local corporations, organizations, and elected officials. Together, the Chicago Park District and its corporate partners bring fun and excitement to communities in every corner of the city, making Chicago a better place to live and play.
Partnerships are important to us because we could not do what we do at the Chicago Park District without partners like elected officials, corporations, philanthropic community, and advisory councils. If we didn't have them bringing their sweat equity and/or dollars to the table, we wouldn't have new field houses, new playgrounds, new soccer fields, baseball fields, and we wouldn't have the extensive programming that we do throughout the Chicago parks.
And it's special for us to see the smiles on the kids' faces when we know that they get to play baseball because of a partnership between the Cubs and the Park District. We've helped to invest in ballparks, in neighborhoods, and in programs in the children of our communities, and giving them the opportunity to play baseball or to come out and participate in other Park District programs is something we're very proud of. Dillon Stadium was one of the parks that it was a prize and a tradition of the city of Chicago, and the park was in danger of closing down. When the Cubs heard that, we reached out to the Park District. Our relationships and the tradition of working together came into play, and we were able to partner again to really save Dillon Stadium.
The McCormick Tribune Foundation, we think this is a great partnership because the Chicago Park District has the kids and the programs, and we're able to provide, working with Chicago Cubs and Cubs Care, funding for those programs. It really is the conduit for us to help do what we want to do, which is make life better for people in Chicago. And it's about teamwork and athletics and being outdoors, and it's absolutely fantastic to hear the kids and see the games.
The Park District offers the Chicago White Sox an opportunity to touch many more people than we otherwise would have the chance if we only operated inside the ballpark. We've made our first $1 million gift to any single organization, and that was the Park District to refurbish all the baseball diamonds across the whole city. We followed that up with another $1 million contribution just a few years ago to build this facility that we're at today, the White Sox fields at Mount Greenwood. They include the cornerstone of this project, which is a miracle field, a special adaptive surface field where kids with special needs can play baseball just like the kids who are playing on the high school field or the Little League field or the softball field. We're committed to the project, but we really need the people with the feet on the street, and that's what the Park District has been able to offer to us and to the things that we want to do to be in touch with Chicagoans.
The Movies in the Parks program is really a throwback to a simpler time when families would spend an evening at the drive-in movie. And last year, through Allstate sponsorship, the Park District was able to double the number of films screened in parks throughout the city. And this year, they were able to expand even more with nearly 160 films being shown in various communities across the city. And we're so excited to provide this unique opportunity for families and neighbors and communities to come together, spend time, and enjoy a wonderful movie under the stars. Even though we're a national organization, we really take Chicago being our hometown very, very seriously, and we draw a great deal of pride from that.
Kraft has been delighted to provide over $1.2 million to the Chicago Park District for the Craft Grades Kids program over the course of the last 5 years. The Kids Mobile impacts the community in the most wonderful ways. And when it rolls up to parks, kids know that something special is inside there for them. It is circulated primarily to parks that don't have field houses, and so when the doors open, a whole series of resources, books, games, artwork, all kinds of things come out of that bus and create a fun and invigorating and interactive afternoon for young people.
Nike has made a number of contributions to Chicago Park District over the last several years. Specifically 8 basketball courts, 3 soccer pitches. We've done a running track, 20,000 units of footwear, and then summer programs which encourage youth to get physically active and encourage youth to lead healthy lives. This is part of Nike's Reuse a Shoe program, where consumers can come to Nike Town, other Nike locations with old shoes. We regrind them, and at the end of the day, recreate fields, surfaces for kids to play. Partnerships like this help us because it keeps us in tune with youth, and it keeps us focused on our goal of increasing physical activity with youth, and again, encouraging them to lead healthy lives.
Exelon ComEd, the Park District, and the Chicago Public Schools all worked very hard to develop a program that could benefit the students who go to the Chicago Public Schools surrounding the parks, the people who use the parks on the weekend, maybe those people who are coming in from the suburbs and just want to spend the day in a beautiful location, and it really teaches them about the environment. What's great about the contribution here in Humboldt Park is that we were able to really see this area of the park that needed to be restored. It's really just amazing how much work the Park District did to bring this lagoon back to how it was before. And what's great about this park is that it has a solar panel and it has a wind turbine. There aren't many public parks in the United States that have that kind of a project, and I think it's really to the credit of the Chicago Park District really wanting to educate the residents of Chicago about renewable energy. What's great about the partnership is it really connects us to the residents of Chicago. It's a program that is living and breathing and doing very well. It really benefits everybody who uses the park system.
Recreation, beautiful landscapes, accessible programs, healthy activities. All thanks to the collaboration between the Chicago Park District and these dedicated, civic-minded partners.
Thank you. Thank you very much on behalf of the Chicago Park District.
Thank you!